Welcome back. First of all, why do we air down our tires? We air down our tires when we're off-road or in snow, sand, mud, etc. to gain extra traction because it puts more surface area of rubber on the surface we're driving on. Your tires and speed dictate a lot, so this is more for reference and not exactly something you should follow. I just want you to see a visual here. So I'm crushing up different colors of chalk because I'm going to use them to give you that visual demonstration of the amount of tread based on the PSI of the tire, the amount of tread that's making contact with the ground. Alright, I'm running Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws on my 2024 Toyota Tacoma. They are 285 70 R17s. Blue will be my normal 35 PSI, then 25, then 15, then a amount of 10, which you'll never go that low, but I want you to see it. So I've got my truck lifted and we'll be using the driver's side front tire for all tests. I'm going to take a piece of black poster board and we're going to start the test at 35 PSI with the blue chalk, and we're going to just do a 180 with the tire and give it a little squish on that paper. You might think my tread pattern looks a little funny here. The shape of it looks imperfect, but Toyotas, due to independent front suspension, have a positive camber. So I'll set this aside. Now we're going to air down to the next test of 25 PSI. We're going to apply the next chalk, and we're going to do it again. This time using my finger to be exact. Letter on down. Okay, you'll see me start boxing the tread in with chalk so I can take measurements later. This sheet has 35 and 25 references. Now we're airing down even further to 15. 15's generally about the softest you'll want to go, maybe in sand. This is not something you want to do on sharp rocks, anywhere where you could also have a threat to your sidewall. We'll talk about that more in another video. This is just a quick visual reference. Okay, here is 15 coming up. Now we're going all the way down to 10. This is you don't ever need to go to 10, and your tires will differ than mine, not wildly, but you should do the research on your specific tires. So let's get ready for 10. This is 10 PSI. Do the old 180. And let her down. Look at that tire. Notice my sidewall bulging a little bit. Okay, here's 10 PSI. Look at the size of that thing. Okay, so I'm finding the area in square inches of each one of these, which you're going to see here on the next screen. This is like 6th grade science fair kind of fun. I mean, this is really just a visual for you. Again, your terrain dictates, and your speed and your tires dictate everything. So we're going from stock at 56 square inches all the way up to 128 square inches. That's a massive difference. Now look at this. This is tire at 10 PSI wrapping around an obstacle in your trail. This is a little extreme, but you get the idea. So not only are you getting more surface area, but the tire will mold to the terrain. Now we're going to do the same test back at 35 PSI to show you a difference. Yet another advantage of why we air down our tires. Now we can look at them side by side here. 35 on the top and 10 on the bottom. Again, don't go down to 10 PSI. This is just for visual, but you get the idea. All right, we're wrapping it up. This was done with the 2024 Tacoma. That's Ellie. She's a good girl, and thanks for hanging out. See you next time on the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to hold it against you with a lot of judgment, but that's okay. We got an awesome Discord. Join it. I'll see you guys next time.